Bethel or Babylon. Jacob, a disappointed fugitive on the run, hopeless and weary, he rested from the sun. A pile of rocks he made for his bed, and there fell asleep, he rested his head. And lo, in the night he had a strange dream. Of a ladder from out of the heaven he gleaned. From heaven to earth the ladder did sit, with angels ascending, descending, God standing above it. Jacob had lost all connection with God, a birthright he gained by deception and fraud. But God looked upon Jacob in his hopeless state, and bridged the gap, a ladder to heaven's gate. Jesus, the ladder, connects earth with heaven. By grace all of our faults are forgiven. God had revealed that our works are no good. This dream was how Jacob then understood. His pillows became pillars when he awoke, because he knew God through the dream had spoke. As oil he poured out on top of this space, and Bethel, the house of God, he called the place. How then does Bethel and Babylon compare? Looking through the Bible history, let me share the story of Babylon, the tower and power, and see for yourself in this very hour. Back then the whole earth had one language, one speech. In a plain in the land of Shinar they did reach. They said, let us go make some brick and slime mortar. Let's build us a city and tower, no altar. A tower they built, whose top reached the sky. They remembered the flood, if you're wondering why. So from earth to heaven the tower did reach. But God had other plans and confounded their speech. God looked down from heaven and saw man's grand plan. Nothing will restrain them, those thoughts imagined by man. So he scattered them abroad on the face of the earth. Thus Babel or Babylon, the name of confusion, was birthed. Imagine that the people thought they were slick, building a tower so high, brick by brick. But God put a stop to the Babel of man, the opposite of Bethel. That was not God's plan. From God ran they, from all accountability, the divine realm to reach through a tower and city. False religion that says that you can save yourself then was brought about by the oneness of those men. The same can be said of Babylon the power. They have not built a physical tower. Deep inward corruption to make the greatest display. The oneness they've imagined is to exalt a day. Proud, ruthless, and oppressive were they, rebellious and evil right up to this day. By their own power, they're trying to rise to a divine level like the God of the skies. The churches are drunk with the wine of the day, the papacy and Satan's work all on display. Deceived with elaborate displays of their power, God will halt them just as he did Babel's tower. The contrasting paths to salvation are clear. Not human works, but by grace, only there will the model of Bethel be shown the clear choice, and the Babylon model which heeds Satan's voice. So which will you decide on today? Bethel or Babylon? Please choose the right way. We need to be humble and wait on God, just as we see in the story of Jacob.